two testimonies to be said today. One is I went to India, and while it was 1 week trip, while I was coming, I lost my hand luggage. It was nearly 7 or 8 kilos, and all Tabiel's new dresses were there inside the luggage. What happened was, when I was entering inside the flight, I was carrying her and pulling the luggage. So the crew inside the flight, he said, "Ma'am, he came and got it from my hand, and he said, "Ma'am, we'll put it." Then another lady, she said, "No, you cannot put it in the cabin, so you have to put in the baggage only." And in my luggage, I didn't even put a lock or no evidence of my baggage, it was there in that. So I thought, okay, anyway it will come, and I just gave it in the hand and I went and sat. While coming down, I got down and I came and I searched, my luggage was not there. And my hand luggage was not there, and it was a flight which was going to Jeddah from here, and only few passengers got down and somebody got in, and from there it was straight going to Jeddah. Then I came and told Pastor, my luggage is missing. And then Pastor prayed for me, and Pastor prayed and he said, "You will get your luggage." And then next day, but there when I went and complained, they asked me many details. What was your suitcase? What was your hand luggage company? I did not know. And what was it? Do you have any return thing or like this and that? I did not know. No, I did not write anything. No tag was put there. No, I did not put tag because it was a hand luggage. All these things I told. And then finally, there they said, "Okay, if we get your luggage, we'll give you a call." And then I was just praying, and we came home, and I said, Pastor prayed, and he said, "No, you'll get your luggage." Then after 2 days, they did not call me at all. After 2 days, I thought Pastor said you will get it, so we'll straight away go there. And when I went there, they said to me, my luggage was there, my suitcase was there. When I saw, I thought, these people did not call me. Then I went and asked, "You did not give me a call?" Then they said, "No, ma'am, we got it yesterday itself. We forgot to give you a call. We were thinking to give you a call." And then I asked them, "What happened? From where did you get it? What was the problem in my luggage?" And they said, "We don't know what happened, from where did we get it, but we got it from Chennai. We informed Chennai, and from Chennai it has come back again." It was not Jeddah, Chennai, and Chennai to Abu Dhabi again. So praise be to His holy name. And then another very big special report I have to be testified. That is the greatest one. In 2009, I have the report in my hand. In 2009, they did a test for me, and in general scan, they found that there were multiple polycystic ovaries. In my report, it's written as you have multiple polycysts. And then, because this polycystic ovaries, it creates generally lots of problem, even related to heart problems. So, then nowadays many ladies have this problem. And then Pastor, after coming to this church, this report was taken in 2009. After coming to this church, one day in a message, Pastor said that we are going to pray for all the ladies who are having polycystic ovaries, and you will be healed. And this happened nearly 4 years back. So generally people who would have had polycystic ovaries in the church, they might remember that Pastor said this very same thing, and he prayed. And I too prayed for that very seriously, and then I forgot and I left it completely. Then after that, now on 2014, we took a test. Again I was little sick, and I went to doctor. They had a scan. And in that scan, when the doctor was taking scan, I asked the doctor, "Doctor, is there anything serious?" Then she said, "No, nothing, it's not to be worried, you don't have any problem." Then I said, "Doctor, I have polycystic ovaries." And then she tested and she said, "No, you don't have." Then I said, No, doctor, I had I forgot this prayer and everything. And I said, "No, doctor, I had for sure. I know I was suffering by this, and I just want to see you." She again was so seriously, she tested and she said, "No, you don't have. But this polycystic ovaries can be removed only by laparoscopic surgery." And then again she said, then again I said, "No, doctor, you check it once again. I will for sure, I know." Then third time also she tested so clearly and she said, no, you don't have. Then I was little hesitating to ask her, I just left it on. Then after coming home, I was just thinking for so many days, what happened to this polycystic ovary? What happened? Then only suddenly I remembered, Pastor prayed for this and that is the thing, it has come. And I remember how seriously I prayed for that. I was thinking so that it was being cleared completely. And the thing is, only by laparoscopic surgery it can be removed. And people who have this, they will be knowing that. And God has done a laparoscopic surgery for me. And this is